This video is brought to you by my two books, Practical Music Theory for the Rock Guitarist and The Blues Guitar Bible. Want to learn about modes, harmony, scales, chord substitution and keys? Or maybe you're interested in supercharging your blues guitar rhythm and lead chops. Whatever you're interested in, I guarantee you will be hitting the fast lane to progress with either of these works. Both feature video demonstrations and tutorials, loads of tabs and jam tracks to play along with, and I promise you, everything is explained in crystal clear plain English. Check out the links in the description for more details. Hello chaps, welcome once again to John Robson Guitar Tuition. As always, I do hope you're well. That was me having a considerable amount of fun with this lovely guitar here. You might have seen me doing a first impressions video on this on Thursday. This is an Agrajag Corvus 2 guitar, or number 2. Not quite sure. It's hashtag 2, whatever, however that's pronounced. Anyway, Agrajag guitars, they're my local kind of go-to guitar workshop. They've done some work for me on a couple of guitars, and this guitar was built by the main guy there, James McHugh, and custom built, and it could be yours because this guitar is up for a raffle prize basically. Before we get to that, let's just do a little bit of housekeeping. That piece of music that you've just heard there is of course a full tab in both Guitar Pro and PDF formats, along with a clip of me playing it and the jam track to play along with yourself. All of that is up on my Patreon page. There's the address, link in the description, and as I'm sure you know by now, it's $3 or £3-ish a month, and you get access to all of these additional resources that go along with these YouTube videos. And of course, a massive thank you to everyone who supports me in that, or any of the other ways that are linked down below, including the higher tier of Patreon membership, where you get a twice monthly hangout with me and the other tier 2 supporters on Zoom, and some extra video content that I put up there pretty much on a weekly basis. So thank you to everyone who supports the channel. It is much appreciated. As for the guitar tones I was using in that piece of music, it was of course course, as usual, the blue guitar amp one on the vintage channel. That's the settings I was using for the crunchy power chordy rhythm guitar parts and for the clean parts as well. I was just rolling the guitar's volume down. A beautifully responsive guitar in that regard for this. And then for the shouty high gain stuff, same amp, same kind of settings and everything, but I was just on a different channel. The classic channel with the foot switchable boost engaged. Essentially, the vintage channel has a very sort of plexi sound about it, and the classic channel is more JCM 800. So it's, you know, it's, you can tell I'm a Marshall kind of a Marshall man, can't you? Anyway, that's the housekeeping. Let's have a little bit of a look at the spec of this guitar. We've got a Meranti body with a burl poplar top, a 5-piece flamed maple, and is it Wenge or Wenge? How is that's pronounced? Neck with copper side dots, 25-inch scale length, 12-inch fretboard radius. The fretboard is bird's eye maple with copper and green glow markers. The frets are Jescar stainless steel 57-110 frets. We've got a hip shot bridge and Goto locking tuners and a Graphtec nut. Seymour Duncan pickups front and back, an SH5 custom in the bridge and an SH2 in the neck. Single CTS volume pot and 3-way pickup selector, and it's fitted with D'Addario 10 to 46 strings in standard tuning. How do I get rid of this? There, like that. Let's go and have a look at some more close-ups of the guitar and tell you a little bit about the story behind it. Here we go over to the Agrajag website. This is the page that he's put up about the raffle and everything. The latest custom build was started a couple of years ago for a friend who died from brain cancer before it was completed. We also lost 2 pals to cancer and heart disease along the way, so it seemed the right call to raffle this for charity. Let's just go up and look at the raffle itself. James is hoping to raise at least £2,000 for a local charity such as Teesside Hospice or Zoe's Place. We know all about Zoe's Place on this channel, fantastic cause. With the quality of prizes on offer, we can hopefully hit that target, thanks to everyone who's already bought a ticket. You can buy as many tickets as you wish to increase your chances of a win and support these great causes. Tickets are £1 each. First prize is this guitar here, the Agrajag Corvus #2, number 2, whatever. Then a Jackson JS32 Rhodes guitar, a Gear for Music PRS copy, and runner-up prizes of 10 Agrajag setups worth £40 each. And let's just take a look at some more close-ups of the guitar itself. Beautiful looking thing. You know, the shape is sort of unconventional, but not offensively so. Do you know what I mean? That if you just go back, that sort of scooped back there, I just think there's something really graceful about that. You know, feel free to disagree, but it's a beautiful guitar. I really also, I don't know if when I'm sharing my screen like this, if you can see my mouse pointer, but I really love these, just below the bridge pickup, those kind of imperfections in the wood. It just makes it seem, you know, kind of real and just, it's a cool look. And there you can see the hip shot bridge and everything. Another shot of the top. You can hopefully see in there the bird's eye maple on the fretboard. See if we've got another shot of the fretboard somewhere. Oh, there's the back there. You'll notice there's your control cavity. No screws. How does that work? Well, it's attached by magnets. Fantastically simple solution. More guitar builders should do that, I think. And there you can see the 5-piece neck. And look at that lovely heel joint there. That is, just look at the craftsmanship, you know. That is just so well done, isn't it? And oh yeah, there's the fretboard, and you can see the beautifully finished fret ends there, which James has done stainless steel frets on a couple of my guitars, and the fret ends are just absolutely heavenly. He is a man who knows how to finish a fret end, it has to be said. And there it is in its case again, and then I think we're back around to the beginning. Yes, so let's see how we go about entering the raffle. Oh, there's the Jackson Rhodes, and there's the Gear for Music PRS copy. Right, so raffle tickets are £1 each and are available from the workshop. Pop in anytime we're opening. Opening times are here. I'll put a link to this page down in the description so you can click on it and get details there. There's my phone pinging. Please get in touch if you can't visit the workshop in person. We can arrange payment and reserve your tickets. It's nothing important. So yeah, even if you are not in this area, you can still enter the raffle and, just get in touch with James, and there's the email form there to fill in, or you can chat on WhatsApp with him. So that is pretty much everything you need to know about the raffle, really. Let's take a little bit more of a look at some measurements I did of the guitar. I think this is the right one. Yeah, there we go. Nice lightweight guitar, 3.72 kilos, nut width of 43.9. If we look in that spec sheet, let's just get rid of that, we can see that the nut width here is listed as 36 millimeters. That is a little bit deceptive. That 36 millimeters is E string to E string. Okay, so from the sixth string slot on the nut to the first string slot on the nut, it's 36 millimeters. But the actual width of the nut, which is kind of gives you an indication of the width of the neck, that is what have I put there, 43.9 millimeters. So 44 millimeters, we'll call it. You can see the first and 12th fret neck profiles there, more of a D-shaped neck. There's a definite sort of flattened plateau at the back of the neck, which isn't uncomfortable. It's not something I would specify on a guitar, but having played it, it wouldn't be something that would bother me, to be honest with you. But it is there, and it looks on those neck profiles there like it's quite a skinny neck. It doesn't feel that way. It does have a sort of a substantial feel to it, maybe because it is a little bit wider, as I say, 44 millimeters at the nut. It's just, it's a comfortable neck to play on. What would I do different about it? Well, there's a couple of things I'd have different if this was my guitar that I was speccing up, and James can custom build one for you. If that's it, if you want anything different. We can look at the pickup readings there. Bridge 13.52, a big fiery old, chunky old hector of a pickup there. Neck 7.21, and in the middle it's 4.72. So that's all the readings you basically need. And yes, it's a lovely looking guitar. I think it definitely has that sort of bespoke luthier made look about it. Do you know what I mean? That independent guitar makers tend to make guitars which have a look all of their own. That they don't look. I guess what I'm saying is it doesn't look like a mass-produced instrument. It's because it isn't. Basically, what would I change about it if this were my guitar and I was speccing it up? I think I would go for more of a PAF voiced pickup in the bridge. Maybe if we were going for Seymour Duncan's, maybe an Alnico Pro 2. Like the ones that Slash used to use, or maybe a Seymour Duncan 59. I miss a tone control, and don't know if you noticed in that demo piece earlier, but that sort of that kind of chirpiness that you can sometimes get when you pick, kind of resonates against the string. I was getting a lot of that in that demo piece, and that's just something that happens to me on all my guitars. I don't know whether it's the way I play. It's consistent whether I use a plastic or a nylon pick or whatever. It's just there. It's just something that I get. And the tone control for me is a nice way of just kind of taking the edge off of that. So if I was speccing this up, I would have a tone control as well. But beyond that, I can't really think that there's anything else I would do. I mean, I'd maybe have the fretboard edges, a little bit rolled, a little bit more rolled perhaps. But we're talking sort of splitting hairs here. I'm not saying that there's these are deficiencies with this guitar. I'm just saying that this guitar started out as a custom build for a chap who is sadly no longer with us, and it was built to his requirements. So everybody has their own tastes and their own requirements, and that's why you go to a custom guitar builder. But there you go, folks. That is my little review of the Agrajag Corvus 2 guitar. Make of it what you will. It's only here on loan, obviously, because this has to go back, to be a raffle prize for some lucky individual. Maybe even me, if I buy enough tickets. We shall see. But yes, enter the raffle, link in the description, support the good causes, and maybe get yourself a beautiful, beautiful guitar. And with that, we'll wrap it up for today. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If that's the case, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you haven't already done so. And why not drop me a like as well while you're at it. Don't forget the live stream every Friday, 5 PM UK time, where we drink beer and talk about music and guitars and pretty much anything else that crops up, basically. It's a fantastic way to kick off the weekend, and I'd love to see you there if you can make it. But for now, I'll bid you all a good day and say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. Look after yourselves, folks. Stay well, stay safe, and above all, stay sane. Bye for now.